Shiners, welcome to the Sunshine Organization. This is the first video from TSO clips and this video is all about UPSC. As you all know, Union Public Service Commission. Let's get into the video, but before that, if you are new to our channel, please subscribe it to get more updates like this. Let's get started. First of all, let's see what is UPSC and what are all some services and what are the exams conducted by UPSC. So as I have said already, UPSC means Union Public Service Commission and it conducts various exams like UPSC CSE, that is Civil Services Examination, UPSC ESC, that is Engineering Services Examination, UPSC CMS, that is Combined Medical Services. So like these services, many services are offered by and many exams are offered by UPSC. Let's see some examples from these brief. First of all in our list is UPSC CSE. As we all know, it is for civil servants. So this examination is conducted in all over in India and many millions of candidates are applying for this exam and it is considered to be one of the toughest exam too. And this is for only civil servants like administrative service, police service, revenue service and more. Next one is UPSC NDA. So this is National Defense Academy and Naval Academy examination. So this examination is conducted for selecting candidates for the naval army and for air forces. Next one is UPSC CMS. Yes, you have guessed it right. It is combined medical services. So this is for the candidate selecting for some medical services and differently it is conducted in online and it has 2 papers. Like these, several examinations, totally 10 examination is conducted by UPSC, that is Union Public Service Commission. Now we saw what are all the services and what are all the exams, that is we saw 1 or 2. Likewise, now we are going to see the exam pattern and all the explanation about it for UPSC CSE, that is for civil servants examination. Let's go. UPSC civil servants examination, there are 3 stages, namely preliminary stage, main stage and then interview stage. This preliminary stage and main stage will be like written examination where you are going to have everything in your mind and applying it on a paper. But interview stage is little bit different, that you all know, I hope. It is of facing with 4 or 5 civil servants officers and they are experienced, they are retired and they are aged too. So your personality will be tested there. First is preliminary stage. In this preliminary examination, we have 2 papers. One is general studies paper and another one is CSAT. That is, it is commonly known as CSAT, but it is a common aptitude test. So these 2 papers will be conducted on the same day and the both papers will be of only multiple choice questions. But even it is multiple choice questions, the aptitude test will be like more critical. These both exams will have 2 hours time and it carries 200 marks each. So totally it carries 400 marks. And the second exam, which is known as CSAT exam, that will be the qualifying paper. So when you score 33% of the marks in CSAT paper, then your paper is qualified and then the general studies paper is corrected. But your final mark will be calculated only with the general studies paper. So CSAT will be only qualifying paper and the general studies paper will be considered for your marks. So next in our list is main stage. So not like preliminary examination, mains examination has 9 papers where the first 2 papers will be language papers, like one will be in English language and another one will be in any of your regional languages, that it may be Tamil or it may be Hindi or anything. So one will be your English and another one will be in your any regional languages. So in these 2 papers, the general questions or normal comprehensive questions will be asked. And the next comes the 7 general studies paper. It is commonly known as GS paper 1, GS paper 2, like that. And these general studies paper cover topics like history, geography, ethics, civics, constitution, environment, everything. So these general studies papers have these topics. So among these 7 general studies paper, 2 will be optional. That is, there will be a list of optional subjects and you should choose any of the optional subject, and in that subject you will have 2 papers, that is optional subject paper 1 and paper 2. So this optional subject includes the subject of animal husbandry, anthropology, botany, engineering like mechanical engineering or civil engineering. It has a variety of subjects. They are listed here. You can check it. So like prelims, this main stage, the first 2 papers are like qualifying papers. Each paper, for the first 2, each paper will carry 300 marks each, that is for 600. They'll correct that, and then they'll correct these GS papers, and these GS papers carries 250 marks each. So finally these 7 general studies papers is taken for counting your marks, and with these 7 papers your total marks will be 1750, and after that comes interview stage. So after your clearance of mains paper, you will be selected for interview stage, and this interview will be held in Delhi, and you should go there for the interview. So in this interview, some 4 or 5 civil servants, that is, as I have said already, retired civil servants will be there for your personality test, and you will be tested with some questions, some general questions with your career, about your dress you wear, about where you have come, and about your state or about your family, about your optional paper, about your choose an optional paper, or it may be anything. They'll inquire with a variety of questions, and this will be of 30 minutes, and you should answer all those. And this for this interview stage, 275 marks is allotted, that is, the total is 275, and if that 275 is added with the 1750 with the mains mark, the total mark will be 2025 marks. So according to the score you have made with the 2025, your position, your services will be allotted, and based on your marks your ranks will be awarded, and based on the ranks your position, your services will be awarded. For the top position, for the top rank, Indian Administrative Service, that is IAS, is awarded, and if the marks is low, according to your marks, other services like police service or revenue service will be given. Now let's see what are all the ways of preparation for this UPSC exams. So as always, there are 3 ways for this this is also a competitive exam, so it has 3 ways like normal. The one is you can go for the institute as a full day and you can prepare when you're done with your undergraduate degree, or you can prepare at your home by your own, and by attending some online classes like by the Byju's or anything. And the third is you can do your degree, and at the same time you can go for weekend classes to any institute, like you can go for Saturday and Sunday only, and you can continue to do your undergraduate degree. So this your weekend classes, if you are going, this is only for prelims, it can be applicable. For mains you should fully concentrate in your UPSC syllabus, but you should not be diverted with any of your degrees or any of your work. There are various institutes even in Tamil Nadu, even in Chennai. Some some popular institutes are Shankar IAS Academy, Kingmakers IAS Academy, Officers IAS Academy, and more. And there are some institutes which offer free coaching classes like Manidanayam IAS Academy, All India Civil Services Coaching Center in Chennai and all. And some institutes like Byju's, they are conducting online classes and giving 100% scholarship for these students by conducting some online scholarship tests and all. So you have a list of ways. Now let's see some facts about this UPSC exam. I think it will be interesting to hear. The first one is many rumors among the students, like in the school students or even the college student, many rumors are spreading. The major one is we should know at least 3 languages, or we should compulsorily know Hindi and all. So this is not at all necessary. The languages you should know is you should be aware of is, one is your regional languages. It may be of anything. What is your regional languages? What is your mother tongue? It should be, you should be clear with that language. You should have knowledge about that language. And another one is, you should know the basic English. That is for some essay writing purposes or for comprehensive type questions attending for that. So for that, English knowledge is necessary. So English language and your regional language is enough for any civil servant. And the second one is, the prelims exam and the mains exam can be written on your nearer centers, like it may be of Coimbatore or it may be of Chennai, it may be of anything, but interview stage you should go Delhi. It is the only option. So next we shall go for some tips for learning this, for studying UPSC exam. The first one is, you should have a dream of becoming a civil servant. For anything, it may be of administrative service or police service, or it may be anything, but you should have a dream from your childhood or from after you choose your career. So after choosing your career, you should be constant in that. You should work for this even when you are studying from 10th standard. So when you start to work from now, or from your small age, then it will be more comfortable and it will make you to achieve that passion. So from 10th standard or 12th standard, what you can do is, you can listen to news every day and take a note of it. If you are hearing news in Tamil, make a note of it by translating that to English on your own words. So this will make you to learn your English language better. And the next one is, the most important one is, from the time you start to study or start to learn something about this UPSC exam, you should have a proper guidance. It may be of like any online class, or it may be of any person who guides you with all your career. So you should have a proper guidance, and you should be clear with the optional subject you have to choose, because it will also score you marks, and it is more important to choose your optional subject. Choose that optional subject upon your interest of any interest with any subject. If you are interested in literature, you can do with any of the literature. It may be of Tamil or English, you can. And in the interview time, the most of the toppers have said that interview questions will be like testing your patriotism, checking your honesty, checking your personality and all. So you should answer to those people that you are an Indian, not you are a Tamilan, or you are not like you should not answer like what state you belong, but you are belong to India. You should answer like an Indian. So you should have that patriotism while answering them. For the mains exam and for the prelims exam, your presence of mind or your aptitude minded is tested. So you should have a regular practice. You should have practice for weekly or monthly with the previous year question papers or any practice question papers. You should practice a lot for clearing this aptitude test or your general studies, or it may be anything, because essay type questions will be of any type, and it may vary from year to year and exam to exam. So you should have a regular practice, and you should practice a lot even for the interview also. And what another one you can do is, you can watch some toppers interviews. You can watch some vlogs, like in YouTube's they'll post some vlogs, right? The civil servants, how they study or what is their study plan, and how they chose the optional subject. So there will be a variety of videos, various videos, like interview videos or speech videos or webinars. You start to attend like these when you're even in the studying in 10th or 12th, it may be anything. Books are the pillars for any examination. For the same way, here books used are NCRT books, that is our central board books. The classes from 6th to 12th NCRT books are mainly used. But other than this NCRT books, other books like Environment by Shankar IAS Academy for Geography, and Indian Polity by Lakshmikant for Politics, and some other books are referred by the toppers for other than this NCRT syllabus. So that is also important to take a note, and you should study some extra books like this. And the another one important is question bank, and also the previous year question papers. So you should refer the past 5 years question papers before you go to study, because when you practice with the previous year question papers, you can analyze what how the questions strategies are. So that is very important. And start reading newspapers if you are going to attempt for UPSC exams, because newspapers will help you a lot in your languages as well as your knowledge. We hope all the students are clear with the basic of UPSC. Team TSO is wishing you a very success journey for all the UPSC aspirants. Thank you, and join our group for regular updates like current news uploaded, or for any competitions, to participate in any of our competitions. The link is given in our description box. Join the group and get more updates. Thank you.